Welcome to Diamond Oracle, and tonight we are doing the Occult Tarot deck to see what entities have been around us, sent to us, whether it's by sorcery, by voodoo, but whatever the case. The Lord has put it in me to enter the occult deck. So we will start with this Occult Tarot. The cards, being that they're so invested, the karmics, to working with the occult. Don't be afraid of them, collective. Don't be afraid of the demons, the deities that they call the spirits, the low-vibing spirits, and the demons. You cannot be afraid of them because we are light workers. And when you are chosen and have duality in the kingdom of darkness, it's okay when they visit. Talk to them. They'll tell you what's going on, what these karmics are doing, what the karmics are asking them to do to us. Befriend them. And then turn them around and send them back with a little care package. But if you are afraid of them and go, oh no, I don't want to deal with the occult tarot, not everyone can do it. I don't suggest anyone do it. And just anybody. You have to consult with the Lord and with your ancestors and your calling. I don't own any rights to this Tibetan bells that I love listening to. And as I part the deck, Zephyr and Astaroth are hitting the deck. Let me put them on. And what they consist of. What are they sent for? Because with this new moon rising and growing, they are doing the most. Let's see. Astaroth tells how the angels fell, reveals the past, present, and future, teaches the liberal science. Astaroth. They're more afraid of you than you of them. When you know your power, when you know your favor and grace that the Father has placed on your life. Zapar causes women to love men and brings them together in love, can make women barren. So obviously they're working on our wombs because they're trying to cause women to be barren. This Zapar causes women to love men and bring them together in love. So they're pulling on the divine masculine with these low-vibing entities. That even the spirits, when they call a spirit that is, let's say a deceased spirit, and they're calling them for their low-vibing energy, to do incantations, to bewitch you, to do spells and send them to hurt you. Now you know these spirits that lived and walked the earth, these people and are now spirits, have these demons attached to them. They will attach to them and they will then be part of that spirit. So as this deck is revealing and exposing the demons, us makes one cunning in liberal science, gives true answers on divine and secret things, able to turn others into different forms and convince them that the change is real. So they're manipulating the thoughts and the minds of the divine masculine and feminine, because I am reading collectively for the divine masculine and feminine. So this is one of the entities they're calling on that are low-vibing demons that are called here for changes. So they're trying to manipulate, as he says, makes makes one cunning in liberal science, gives true answers on divine and secret things. Now, us may very well do that and does that. But one thing we know, that faith and hope in Christ is stronger, wiser, and more cunning than any of these low-vibing entities. Always remember that. So we have us that's come out in the occult deck. The other one that's come out is Andras. Sower of discord, slayer of men. This one even has blood everywhere. So he's riding on a black, what looks like a black wolf. Sower of discord and slayer of men. So this is another lower vibing entity that they're using to cause discord between the divine union. Disruption. These are also, I'm being told, that are being used in court cases that are pending for any of you collective, for any monies that are coming into you. This low vibing high priestess in reverse that I am seeing, that I haven't pulled out yet, is the entities that she manifests are these that they use and call on. Simis teaches grammar, logic, and rhetoric, can make one appear like a soldier. So there's mirror magic, there is vision manipulation, mind manipulation, trying to make something look that isn't there. They're trying to manipulate the divine masculines. What I'm seeing, the divine masculines' mental state towards the divine feminine. So they're trying to confuse them and doing a lot of mind manipulation. The other one that came out is Marax. I don't know if I told you. Simis. And the other one's Marax that came out, that they're calling on and are giving blood sacrifices to. And do not, if you're afraid of all these, don't even watch the video. Because when you're in spiritual warfare, you're a soldier and a warrior for a reason. And if you can't take the reading, then click off. I don't read the comments either, because I don't care what people have to say. I'm here for divine calling that the Father has placed me. So back to Marax. Teaches astronomy and liberal science, knows the virtues and precious stones and herbs, gives very good familiars. So he's talking about all the herbs, liberal science on astronomy. They're using the constellations and the placements of the constellations to do this sorcery and low vibing voodoo, to manipulate the divine masculine, to bring him into a lower vibration. And here it says gives very good familiars. So this is what I mean, that they attach to even your familiar spirits, and they're so cunning, these karmics, because of the attachments that they have and the demons they were born with, to do this type of destruction, that these demons attach to them and give them the cunning ways of attaching themselves to your familiar spirits, to the masculine's familiar spirits. The divine feminine has such a keen intuition. Most of you, the divine feminines, can sense anything that is not of her tribe. But the men, especially with this Super Bowl weekend, being that they were drinking, doing their low vibing, whatever the hell it is they do, the karmics come around to influence, to drop spells, to drop sorcery, even handing it to the children, I see, to put in their foods in the house, in their vehicles, in their front doors, by their mailbox. And this is what they do, the low vibing and familiar spirits. Murmur came out, teaches philosophy perfectly, brings souls back from the dead and answers questions. So this is who they call confirmation, that they call them up, conjuring, because this one, they bring back souls from the dead. So these are the low vibing souls. Gremory procures the love of a woman of any age, tells where treasures are hidden, and tells of the past, present, and future. This is talking about that these karmics are using they're even using their children for sorcery. I just said that they tell the kids to go put sorcery and witchcraft in the house with powders, amulets, whatever they're using, to cast a spell on these men, because they're so desperate, because they're out in the cold. They've already left them. Andromalius, welcome. Return items and punishes thieves, reveals hidden treasures. Returns items and punishes thieves, reveals hidden treasures. And he has the form of an angel. So he has got duality as well. And on the bottom of the deck we have Cameo. Gives understanding of animals and the voice of the waters. Answers of things to come. So somebody here got a tarot reading, and we know the karmic usually gets a tarot reading. So this must be the divine masculine, being that it came out right after Andromalius card, who returns items and punishes thieves, reveals hidden treasures. So this is, to me, the divine masculine having a disagreement and argument with the karmic this past weekend, and sees that she's only coming for money, because she says he punishes thieves and reveals hidden treasures. So the divine masculine has found out of something, some finances, whether through the accounts, whether through a transaction. They found out of some monies that were stolen through either a business venture, a business that's going down, money that is owed through child support that was stolen from the karmic, lying to the masculine. And following card is Lucifer, death. Provides liberation and illumination, incites jealousy and envy. So being that they are jealous of the relationship between the divine feminine and divine masculine. We have the Lucifer card that came out here after the Cameo card that brings understanding the voice, understanding of animals, and the voice of the waters, answers to things to come. So this is happening because of things that are coming, and I hear pending court cases, pending court dates, trials. And Lucifer provides liberation and illumination, incites jealousy and envy. The jealousy of whatever was taken from you, divine feminine, and the court cases that are coming about. Their time is running out. Judgment is being served. So even Lucifer here is illuminating, because ultimately Satan betrays. So Satan himself is betraying the karmic and is laughing. All these demons are laughing because they're doing womb magic, and we saw in the beginning of the deck, because we saw the cards of the demon that causes barrenness, mind manipulation, mirror magic. They're trying to send familiar spirits and attach demons to them. And then we have Lucifer, who is bringing illumination to the courts, their own demons, because of the divine masculines enlightenment, and the divine masculine having authority over everything on earth and over these karmics. They have authority in the 3D and in the spiritual. So these divine masculines have exposed more thievery, theft, the karmics taking money from them, whether it's through child support, whether it's through lying about a business account, transactions that are false transactions, and they place them as transactions and then they just take the cash. All kind of low vibing ghetto shit that they're doing for money. Could we have some more? King Solomon, who was granted favor and vision, that was here. Who is here? Ooh. Amdusias causes any manner of music to be played, causes trees to bend at will, brings excellent familiars. So with their music, incantations, so I see the coven of these women, of these 3 women, playing incantation music and invoking this demon, this deity, to bring familiars to the divine feminine and masculine's relationship. Thank you, Solomon. Person knows all hidden things hidden, know all things hidden, answers truly about things earthly or divine. Person. So this is like the 3rd hidden thing card, that they're getting readings and constantly doing seances, whatever I call them, seances, to find out through the mediums, people that can channel spirits and demons, to find out what is going on, what is the divine feminine doing, because she is so silent and low key and doesn't engage in their low vibing drama, and it's driving them nuts. Their own demons, with Lucifer highlighting the center of this reading, these cards, is betraying. Here we have the king of all kings for these karmics, Baphomet. Ache gives health and financial prosperity, connects one safely with divine. And Baphomet isn't such a bad fellow. It's all in the heart of the sorcerer, if they have a heart. And anyone can use Baphomet. I can use him. I'm talking to him right now. He can come here and visit me all the times he wants. So they're using him to gain financial prosperity because they are broke, busted, and disgusted. And they can no longer rob the divine masculine, and no longer able to rob the divine feminine out of her inheritance and properties or whatever they took from you, collective. He gives health and financial prosperity, connects one safely with divine. So he connects one safely with divine. Key word, safely. So he has the key to the lower entities of how to connect with the energy of the divine feminine, who has divine energy, and they come and steal divine energy from the divine feminine when she's asleep. But see, Baphomet, you must have a connection, and some of you won't understand, to the lower deities. You might want to, collective, do some research, get yourself some books on lower entities, and understand that we come from a duality. Being divinely connected as divine feminines, we have the ability that these karmics don't have. We have the ability to connect with divine, just as Baphomet. That's why he loves the divine feminine. Baphomet loves the divine feminine, and vice versa, because we can love Baphomet because we don't hold hate. And we understand Baphomet's assignment when we have higher knowledge and higher wisdom. So he's no threat to us. So do not be afraid. Because of the heart you hold, I told you before, is your greatest weapon and shield. They could come steal all the energy they want, all the time that they want. All the times that they desire. But you will regenerate, and their energy they steal from you is cursed. It works against them because we already programmed our energy that anything taken from us against our will is automatically through the ethers and the universe and our ancestors converts immediately when it leaves our dimension, our energy field. You command your energy. And if you don't understand this, then do some research. As soon as they take the energy, they'll feel the energy, but then they'll get sick. And everything will turn against them. That's why these demons are turning on them and coming to the divine feminine, talking and telling on all the secrets and all the divination and witchcraft they're doing. Kitchen magic, potions, jars, cans, lanterns, the lamps that they do of oil lamps with low vibing. I'm not going to do the details. It's kind of gross what they use in their oil lamps, but you know what I mean. Aim reveals secrets and increases one's intellects, spreads destruction by fire. So they obviously light fires to invoke, the ethers and the energy of fire, which is Satan's element that he uses the most and represents him the most and represents his deities. So aim that is here, wrapped around with a python around him. Bodis is another python here. So we have a high priestess and a low vibing karmic that works very much so with pythons and snakes, because she takes the form of Satan and gives answers. He says here, Bodis is his name, gives answers of past, present, and future, reconciles friends and foes. Bodis. So they have the ability to do this. They call this python to grasp and to wrap themselves around the divine masculine to reconcile with them. This is what the ultimate goal is for them, to have the divine masculine reconcile, because he is defiant in his energy and mentally because of the financial destruction that they have brought to the divine masculine. Now I'm being told to go to tarot. Yes. This one. Thank you. Okay, we'll do the kicker first. Okay. Whoa, already flying out. Here we got confirmation, courtship and expectation. This is what they expect, to court the divine masculine, to court any man at this point. They need money, and they need any man that they can suck the life out of, these karmics. So beware, you men out there. And divine feminines, you just do what you're called to do by your divinity to protect your union that is divinely protected and divinely sent for these times. Like I said, unexpected income coming in. The expectation is the courtship and the child. So they're using, there's an issue here where child support and fighting over financial issues with child support, going to court. I see karmics getting pregnant for child support. This is how ghetto they get. That they are looking to see who to get pregnant by for child support, and they don't even know who the daddy is. They just pick the richest one. Here's the courthouse with the child support confirmation. The courthouse. DNA being brought to question, but this is mainly for child support. This is a battle for child support, and some masculines, some divine masculines haven't even paid their child support because first of all, they're waiting on DNA. Some of them have received their DNA test and found out the child is not theirs biologically, and no judgment, you guys decide. Also, sudden wealth coming to you, divine feminine. For any court case coming, you have a courthouse and sudden wealth. This is unexpected monies, and I've heard other readers as well seeing this with the new moon coming, because it's divine timing that this money is to be coming in, confirmation to the privileged lady. Money that has been kept from the divine feminine is on its way this month of February, in Christ's mighty name. I could even sit here and ask Baphomet, Baphomet, bring me my wealth. I will make you rich. I can make you great, Baphomet. Bring me in my wealth, Baphomet. Come to the winning team. You can visit me as many times as you want, Baphomet. Because we are of high honor. And Baphomet loves us. And he knows I always have something special for him. To honor him. Because God created Baphomet. He's a created being. And I rule over Baphomet. Baphomet needs me, the divine feminine, the royal divine feminine. To do and be anything, he needs me. Journey, high honor and journey. So, divine feminines, you're going on a trip. Some of you are be leaving. No. All of you are taking a trip, divine feminines. Confirmation. Yes, confirmation, divine says. And my spirit guide says, we're all taking, and I have seen this again, because we have privileged lady in high honor with sudden wealth is taking a journey. So we're out as soon as we get our money. We're going all over the world. And light workers, get ready, because we're going all over to bring out all the darkness. Main female, looking, resisting. This is a main female that's fighting a property, whether divine feminines, and I see them divine feminines. This is a main female that doesn't want to let go of a property. But we have prison at the bottom of the deck. So if they don't hand over the wealth and the finances that are owed to the divine feminine, prison is waiting. And some of these karmics are, no, let me rephrase that. All of these karmics are facing prison. Because If they no longer have the property and they sold it, they owe that money, that property back. Some of them, if they have the property and don't want to leave the property, they will be physically removed by law enforcement. And we have at the bottom of the deck the Lovers that I'm shuffling again. Thank you, Baphomet, for visiting. Baphomet is now speaking, and he's here saying that someone, this main female that doesn't want to leave a property collective that is owed to you, is in bad health. And he is bringing this main female bad health and poverty. Because Baphomet has favor over the karmic, over the divine feminine. He has favor to the royal empress and divine feminine. This is in the community being talked about. This is the pathway, the journey to prison. And the divine masculine making his journey. The divine masculines are going through some mental turmoil, disturbance because of the energy they're sending them. Baphomet was given a blood sacrifice to bring mental disturbance to the divine masculine. But Baphomet is loyal to the royal empress. And when the royal empress speaks, this is why we cannot be afraid of them. When we speak to them and we give Baphomet an offering, he favors us and works for us jealously. Here it is, the wealthy man at the bottom of the deck. Confirmation with the Lovers, wealthy man, and marriage. This is the wealthy man's target. Sending messages to the divine feminine. And the karmics in despair. I feel a lot what Baphomet is saying, that there is a lot of anxiety. This came out in reverse. What is this? Thief in reverse. So there's a message. The message card came out with the thief card in reverse, the thief card. Someone got caught with messages. Someone got caught stealing online, the online thievery, the stealing through accounts. Someone got caught going through a divine masculine's account. These karmics that are tech savvy got caught. This is why they're panicking. My goodness, they truly are in a state of panic. I didn't realize how panicked they are. Wow. While I'm here feeling the energy and Baphomet telling me and letting me feel their fear, their panic. And he's laughing at them because he loves to see them in distress. Here we go, confirmation, message of concern flipped over. Message of concern. They got caught. Occupation. They got caught stealing from a business account. Wow. They got caught stealing through, wow, this is adjudication. This is going to court. So there's, the divine masculines have some court cases pending with these karmics that are stealing them, like I said in the beginning, portraying to be clients and taking the money out of the accounts and business accounts. And all the time it's them. Change at the bottom of the deck. And toil and labor, confirmation. Come on through. With the main male. The main male. Come on through. Change. Adjudication, change, toil and labor. This will have to be worked off. The money that they stole from this main male will have to be worked off. Will be taken out of their child support. Will be taken out of... This is why they're furious, because they're going to have to get this money back through the child support. A mature man and a main male official person. Wow. Some of you are, some of these main males and divine masculines are official persons, are in the be police officers, military. And we have main male, mature man, and official person. And Baphomet is saying, as he's sticking out here at the bottom of this reading, that this coven of main males, these are very savvy, very powerful in the spiritual realm, with the occult, with Baphomet. With this moon, as this main male is sitting next to a globe, this moon rising, and I'm not too familiar with their ceremonies, but there's some very powerful ceremonies. These three main male, mature man, and official person. So this could be hierophants, high priests, and there's a death here. Things that are coming to an end. You have the coffin at the bottom of the deck. They're bringing endings to these corrupt thieves that robbed. There seems to be a battle with coven to coven. The coven of the women with these three main males, the three women in the coven, and there's a battle of war, and both of these covens that are fighting amongst each other worship Baphomet. But Baphomet has favor for the three male. Has loyalty, a longer loyalty to the coven of these official men. A royal, wow, a royal bloodline in the line of Baphomet. The bloodline of Baphomet. Look at that. I never heard of that, but of course it is very possible. A royal bloodline of Baphomet, and these women, these men are bringing endings to. And this house looks haunted. This house, these properties that are owned, that were a gift, these karmics are in despair. This mature woman that took your property, collective, is in despair because they are sick, and here's the mature woman. The property that's owed to you is coming back, and these main males are making sure, these official persons, these main males are making sure that this is brought back to the rightful owner, because these people are doing the most. Put these down. They're doing the most with this property, this house, the battle with the property that was stolen from the collective. Money that was invested in this property. Money that is being owed to these official persons for this property. An emperor in reverse that works with these three women, because we have the male that's here, the wealthy man, and then we have the mature woman and the man in despair next to him. And the hangman at the bottom of the deck with the strength card as I part the deck. Strength. Wow. Well, we see Baphomet is bringing justice, which is not uncommon for this deity to do this. If they work with him through a royal bloodline, they will certainly, this Baphomet and his colleagues here will bring. Wow, these two flew out already. Juggling their thoughts. 7 of Cups and 2 of Pentacles. Juggling their thoughts. 2 of Pentacles and 7 of Cups. Double-mindedness. To rethink their stubborn decision to not leave, to not walk away from this property. Temperance angel. These masculines looking into the horizon. The Page of Wands. And they use their own children. And I'm going to put Baphomet. I'll stand you up in this reading. Being that you are here in the reading, we will honor you, your presence in this reading. Because we are not afraid of you. We know that you have duality. And we have another page. Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. Child support again with the tarot deck. Finding out. This is still pending in court. Finding out this week, I guess, in court that the child isn't theirs. Too bad. These children are teenagers. Wow. And these masculine, divine masculines, are the wounded warriors. This has to do with the coven of these 3 official men. It doesn't have to be a dark coven, or it just has to be a group of men that constantly, that men have their faith. People don't realize that man created religion, faith, and gatherings to conjure and to mediumship, to do seances. This was all man first, men. Then women followed, but then we got caught. They got burnt at the stake as witches. Mother. Here's a quick running in message at the Knight of Swords. The message coming in. There was a fight, I guess, this Super Bowl weekend because the children were with their dad. Some of these that they sent over with their sorcery, confirmation that a moon card came out to mentally manipulate the divine masculine. But the divine masculine is in his King of Swords energy. and the divine masculine has been illuminated by the sun. He has found out the truth, many truths. He found out a truth this past weekend. Wow. That put him in the 10 of Swords about a sexual betrayal with the Ace of Wands here. Confirmation that he found out of a betrayal, that he is now, this past weekend, he has been put in the 9 of Swords. Getting up with strength, going inward, putting on their magician hats. Like I said, these men are warlocks, and working on their childhood wounds, 6 of Cups, working to become enlightened, working with the magic for the betrayal that was done by these karmics that lied and said those were their children. They are now looking for revenge. Confirmation, the 5 of Swords. These men are looking, I'm sorry, that was the 5 of Wands. They're in battle. There could have been a physical fight. Somebody was throwing punches, whether it's the karmics, most likely, because they're unhinged, and the divine masculine has been enlightened, so he has a grip of his emotions, because the Strength card came out with the Magician and the 6 of Cups and the Justice card and the High Priestess with the Magician. This, like I said, is the divine feminine helping the divine masculine become enlightened with the Hangman. This talks about enlightenment. The High Priestess is us. We're in the High Priestess mode since the new moon began. And we, with our light, bring enlightenment to the divine masculine. And the divine masculine is seeking justice for this betrayal that hit him so hard. That is bringing him to go inward. This betrayal has hit him so hard, I'm not sure why. It's left him in the 5 of Pentacles with the karmic lift, the karmic in the 5 of Pentacles out in the cold, turned his back completely and focusing on his money and all the money he's lost, and he's given towards this child that's not his, this teenage child. That has left him the 3 of Pentacles with the end of a cycle, confirmation. With the World card. Has brought endings. This World card brought harsh endings. Wow, with the Judgment card next to the World card. Profound endings these masculines are bringing in the Magician energy. The High Priestess, the divine feminine's light, enlightenment with the Hangman, has brought enlightenment. Information. Somebody brought them information that they were not aware of. These court cases, because we have the Justice card and Judgment here. So there was something, that was some legal document, some blood work, something that came out. And there was a 5 of Wands moment this weekend where there was fighting. And I don't know how ghetto they'll get with the physical. That left these poor divine masculines in the 9 of Swords and 10 of Swords. Damn. They're seeking revenge. And you do reap what you sow. And they're headed with the judgment card. They have called judgment on these karmics. They're headed towards the Empress and the Emperor together came out. That's the justice they're seeking, heading towards their divine feminine. Collective, they're heading towards you. They found out how much they manipulated these karmics. Were this low vibing high priestess in reverse, I call the karmic, how she was manipulating the energy to confuse the divine masculine, to make him believe that he was in the energy of us, the divine feminine, when all the time they had them in the Eight of Swords blinded. No longer blinded, bringing the love offer and apologies with the Knight of Cups, with the Page of Cups. And that is the truth with the sword, Ace of Swords coming out. They could kick their ass, these divine masculines collective, apologizing to you, divine feminines, as the Ace of Swords, the truth has come out of how blinded these Python karmics had them. And they are on their way with the Knight of Pentacles to you, collective, if they're not there yet. And bringing in a death, an ending for new beginnings with the Death card. Bringing endings as they have been given dominion over everything on earth. These divine masculines are bringing endings for new beginnings, communicating with the Hierophant, communicating with Baphomet. And Baphomet, being that Baphomet was betrayed by the High Priestess in reverse, by the karmics, Baphomet is going to bring, because he's Baphomet, this Hierophant who works with Baphomet, who is here as the devil. But I see him as Baphomet. Baphomet will bring justice to this divine masculine about the magnitude of betrayal that he has discovered, that is unacceptable to him, that has him sailing away rapidly with the Eight of Wands, rapidly running away, bringing towers, rapid towers. Baphomet's bringing rapid towers to these karmics in reverse, High Priestess in reverse, these Pythons, as the divine masculine is going, has been in hermit mode, going inward, becoming enlightened, more enlightened, using their psychic ability and gifts, using their third eye, manifesting the Ten of Pentacles, rushing with the Knight of Wands to the divine feminine collectively, as the Two of Cups is here with the Lovers. Begging for forgiveness, collective, in a massive remorse, with the Two of Swords, for having chosen the wrong woman out of a massive spiritual and 3D betrayal, a setup. They were made fools in their eyes of the coven, of their brothers and whomever they have. And karma is here with the King of Pentacles. They're reaping karma financially. This King of Pentacles celebrating with the Queen of Cups. This group, they must have had their ceremony celebrating the Divine Feminine, bringing offerings to Baphomet, praising the Divine Feminine, invoking the light of the Divine Feminine to give him the strength to walk away in remorse here for walking away from their Nine of Pentacles, the Divine Feminine. Now this group of men, high honor men, are struggling with the Ten of Wands. Because of the Ten of Cups that is owed to the Queen of Pentacles. It's the Divine Feminine's Queen of Pentacles with the Ten of Cups. Burdened by the Ten of Wands that they owe carnally. In the flesh they owe the Divine Feminine collective justice for this Ten of Cups. Because she is in her Queen of Swords energy. Slaying. Heads are rolling. Heads are rolling with the Four of Swords, the Queen of Swords, as she's resting. Meditating on the betrayal. The ill health they brought her from this massive betrayal. Because the massive betrayal that the masculine suffers, the feminine suffers. Because they share a soul. So she's suffering. I don't know how you all felt, but I was exhausted this weekend. And I could feel the energy of my Divine Masculine. And the Divine Feminine hasn't been well, collective. A lot of fatigue. And this is because you're feeling the rage. The rage that's on this table. And Baphomet. That these Divine Masculines have. For having taken a dirty cup with this Four of Cups. For having betrayed the Divine Feminine. They got a reading. They found something out of the loyalty, to the extent the loyalty that the Divine Feminine has for the Divine Masculine, that broke their heart. And them regretting walking away from the lovers, they regret walking away. That they got stinking drunk this weekend because they had a massive fight. Of the information they found out. This karma card sitting here. You know, we're all here to become enlightened and to level up and to ascend, to fulfill a divine mission. We can't criticize and hold resentment for our hearts being broken, shattered, to the point where we thought we would not be able to come back from it because we were in the Four of Swords, sick to our stomachs, sick to our souls from our masculines betraying us. But this, when you have a stable mind and you are mentally stable, this is why it's important to seek your doctor's mental stability if you need to talk to a therapist, a doctor. Because you cannot, this is why the karmics are unhinged. As divine feminines, we take care of our health, our mental health, spiritual, physical. We guard ourselves from disease, from illness, from any demonic attack, because we love. We're the lovers. We love. We bring love to the world. We bring a firm foundation with the Four of Wands to the world. And I feel such a heaviness in this reading. In my solar plexus, in my heart as well. That these men are in such regret as they look into the horizon, wishing on the star and the moons, that they promised the universe, these men, that they would bring victory. And they will. And they are, collective. They are bringing victory with the Fool card here. They are bringing victory. This level of pain that these masculines have endured, that have led them to addiction because they could not take the pain. And only through that pain, feeling it, only through that hurt, feeling it, sober, processing your emotions and the pain, only through that pain and feeling it sober can you have your Nine of Cups, your Ten of Cups. And the following card that we'll end it with is the final victory that the universe has already laid out for us. Our Ace of Cups. God bless you, collective. You've been through a lot. You've been... Some of you barely survived it. The betrayal. But you made it. And you're stronger and more enlightened and more blessed by the universe, and even the low-vibing deities love you. We have favor, and we're here to show the world that we have favor in God's protection and favor in the darkness with all the deities. God bless you, collective.